Hello everyone, welcome back, and I am feeling really happy to be with you again and share more. So let's start. What do you want to learn today? There is something that's been going on that really catches my attention with, in several different places. I've been, interacting with different people and finding out like the common thing people have is they go to YouTube and they watch this video and then they say, oh, I have this problem, anxiety problem, or I have this dysfunctional attachment, or I have this other thing, I have abandonment issues, I have this, I have that, and they do a great job in telling you why that happened. Your mom, your dad abandoned you, this happened to you when you was a kid, and blah blah blah. And it's good to know where this is coming from and why that happened and all that, but what I'm feeling usually creates is just the victim consciousness that you are powerless in getting rid of that situation and sometimes of that people in your life. It's making believe people that they are just a victim, they cannot do anything, and they have to kind of be like that all the time and avoid everybody else that may come with the same patterns. Sadly, what I learned in my own life and working with many people too, is you can get rid of people in that moment, you can avoid everybody else, you can find somebody who is amazing, perfect, and is already working in their own journey, even took some therapy sessions. Unfortunately, if you don't change the vibration of your energy, it's like it's not like a blaming, but your own vibration will send a signal to the outside world and tell the other people you need help to overcome that, and they will end up being the very same people you run away from in the past. So I hear that happening a lot. Oh my God, I keep meeting the same people, and I met this great guy, I met this great girl, and he or she, they ended up to be the same people, and I'm so disappointed of everybody else, nobody worth it, I'm done with love and this, and it's okay. But what I want to share with you, and if you hear my past videos, is instead of forcing things, instead of manipulating others, instead of manipulating situations, people, this and that, going to tarot readings and figure out someone else and do even some spell, instead of doing that, working with the only thing you have the power to change, and is you and your own energy, your own thoughts. And to do that, we need those kind of issues, we need those kind of confrontations, we need those kind of challenges happening in our life, because that come to our life not to make us feel bad, but to help us see where are the areas where we need to change. It's not only relationship, it can be a relationship with money, in a relationship with your career, with your self-esteem, with your family, whatever you are dealing with, because everybody has different path, everybody has different story, and everybody will have like different process. So one of the things I recommend you first is do not compare yourself to no one else. You need to find everything about yourself with you and really go deep. If you have the chance to work with, I'm not going to say a therapist, but with someone who knows about these kind of things, that instead of, you are the victim of your family, you are the victim of your spouse, you are the victim of this, tell you, okay, let's go deep. What is the cause that is bringing all that situation around you? because once you find out what is exactly the thing, and you find out by knowing what make you feel reactive, what make you feel angry, because you will attract the exact challenges that will trigger those things until you change it. So I don't know if you ever see this Groundhog movie or whatever it is called, something like that, that this guy was trying to get out of the town and just living the same day over and over and over again until he let it go and accept everything and start to change himself and start to act different. Everything changes, and it's the very, very same thing you can do to change your destiny. And it doesn't really take that much, like, oh my god, 20 years in therapy, like, oh my god, no. When are you going to leave? When are you going to experience something great? It's good to know those kind of things, but hello, I also want to have life, you know? I also want to have good experiences. I also want to enjoy things. And that really changed because you have free will and you can decide how to feel. But usually we don't really use free will. We believe we have free will, but we are only going in autopilot, doing it, reacting to the same thing and blaming others. It's your fault I feel this way. It's your fault that make me feel angry. It's the traffic fault, and like trying to blame everybody else. But what if instead of blaming others, you say, oh, I know I have impatient issues, and that is attracting situations that make me feel very impatient to blame others. But what if I become patient? All that disappear. I see that happening not only with the people I work with, in my own life too. I shared some stories before, but I want to really be focused on you so you can understand, because it's so many examples, and sometimes giving an example, other people is living the opposite. So sometimes it's hard to give a specific example unless I'm working in one-to-one with someone and that person gives me like all the backstory in their life. It's easy to point out how to do it. But I'm gonna share this that I once heard, not with someone I was working with. This man was asking to someone else to help him with a trick to make his son or daughter, I don't remember really. Oh, my child is the worst. He's very impatient. He do this, he do that. What can I do to make my kid patient? And this person was very mad, and the answer was the best answer I ever hear. This person, the speaker, say, well, maybe the person who has to learn patience is you. And the dad was like, so shocked, so angry, like, how dare you to say I am the one who has to learn some patience. But the reality is the kid came to his life just to help him be patient. It's impossible that this man was not having impatient issues all his life, just because now he has to deal with a kid that is every day in his house. But I'm extremely sure if I talk with that gentleman, I will find out he was impatient in his work, he was impatient with the wife, he was impatient with the family, he was impatient in the school, he was impatient in traffic, he was impatient everywhere. But right now, the universe is, you know what, I need to help this man to become patient, because there is a lot of blessings coming for him, and because he's impatient, the impatient behavior is creating this very heavy energy around him, so blessings cannot come to him. He can want more, he can desire more, and then wonder why it doesn't happen. And sometimes it's just that little thing that you need to change. And once you find it, instead of being reactive or like, yeah, it feels bad, I'm not going to say no. When I find something about myself, of course, there's a moment when like, wow, this feels bad. It doesn't feel good. But what do I want? Do I want to stay like this for the rest of my life? No, I want the blessings, I want the light, I want the good things, I want to have joy, happiness, harmony. What does it feel better? The instant moment when you get angry, get like this energy, suck energy for a moment and then get down and like feel bad. I don't want that. I want to feel good all the time. So I'm really like, wow, this person came to my life to show me something I need to change about myself. It's never easy in that moment, but then when I overcome that, that person disappear from my life. It's like, oh, thanks God. And people who support my new way of thinking start to come into my life, and I start to have better relationships, and I start to have more peace, more harmony. I start to enjoy going out with my friends and having nice conversations, talking with my family and really enjoying the conversation, and see how other people have like problems, and I just don't have the same problems with them because I changed that in myself. So I want you to have the same benefit in your life. Remember, this is really to give you back the power that you was looking for, because blaming others, yeah, go to therapy, find out, knowledge is amazing, but what are you going to do to change it? Oh, this problem happened because this, okay, so then how do I change that? That's the point. And it's really transforming yourself into a new version of yourself where you don't react in those situations anymore. So I hope this was very helpful. I hope that if you cannot reach that point, at least let this idea sit in yourself. Let that a little bit and just allow it to evolve by itself. Oh, this is a new concept. I want that, but I don't know how to do it right now. But I am pretty sure it's going to come to me. So just let it sit, and you will see how if you allow that, more things are start to come to you that will support you to overcome whatever you're going through. Because when something really bad happens, it's never that something really bad happening. It's the top of many situations happening and telling you you need to change this, you need to change this, and they didn't happen, and then suddenly like the universe is like, wow, we need to really check this person, and boom, something happened, and like, oh my God, why is this happening to me? I've been there. So why wait till something like that happen? Start with the little things that make you feel reactive, and you will save yourself tons of pain and tons of annoying situations. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Subscribe if you want to hear more about these nice tools that will bring more easy things to you instead of forcing things, and share this with someone you think it may get some benefit out of that. Like it and click the notification button so you know when I share something else with you. And please let me know about you and your journey. I will feel really happy to know what's going on in your life. And I wish you a beautiful day. See you soon. Bye bye.